Yo, another episode of Shootout Podcast. This episode is in tribute to my mother-in-law, Dorothy Cater. R.I.P. Ms. Dot. I love you. Let's go.
Let's go. What is up, guys? Hope you're all doing well. Today it's episode 73 of the Shoe Dog Podcast. Back with my bro 808 Kicks ATL. What is up, bro? Sorry to hear the bad news. I think you told me about a week ago when it happened. I'm sorry. My prayers and thoughts are with you and your family, bro.
Appreciate it.
But the show always goes on like we do. We just kind of this is a distraction for this week. But before we carry on the episode, please do like, follow, subscribe, come and chat to us. Let's have a conversation. Go and chat to the bro 808 Kicks ATL on YouTube, Instagram, all the lovely channels that you love to scroll, and come and chat to me on Love Kit Customs on all the socials. We might hit 500 downloads on the audio streams, which is great.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you guys for support. We will keep carrying this on through the thick and thin of things. But we are always here to pick each other up, bro. And that's what we're doing today.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. That is awesome. Hope you're all doing well, guys. But before we get into the crux of stuff, and I know there's some other better tragedies that happened this week which we will discuss, but before we get in there, everybody in France, please do look after yourselves, because I know the situation in France is hostile at the moment. Please do, if you're out there, look after yourselves, and please do, obviously we don't bring politics onto this, but please do look after yourselves, guys. Make sure you're all keeping out of trouble and keeping out the streets at night, because it's getting very hostile out there. But on another subject, bro, what is the biggest size sneakers you reckon exist, or not exist? What's the biggest feet size in history?
I cannot recall. I know Wemby is up there. I believe there was a guy from Argentina. I want to say he was in the high 20s or something like that. I can't remember exactly, but I think the biggest I've seen or heard about was like maybe 24 or 5 or something like that.
Okay, so we know Shaq's 20. We know Shaq's 24. We know
no. Shaq is 22.
22, sorry, 22. Yeah. I was getting confused with the other person I was talking about. We know this kid that Shaq's making shoes for now is size 26. Well, we know that. And the reason why I said 24 by accident was because I weighed in between the two. Now, bro, I'm going to show you something. Bro, the biggest shoe size ever was 37 AA, bro. 37 AA recorded in the Guinness Book of Records. And, bro, I just want to know what the AA stands for. Like, we're not talking about brassiere sizes here. We're talking about feet sizes. How can you have AA at the end of it?
I have no idea what AA stand for.
The tallest man wore US size 37 AA shoes, UK 36, approximately European size 75, equivalent to 47 centimeters, 18.5 inches long, bro. That's some big feet, bro. Shout out to the guy who recorded that. You need to make some special shoes there, bro. You need to have some proper special shoes to wear those. You're just shaking your head, bro.
37, bro.
Yeah, but we're talking about a person. One of the guys I saw size 26, right? A size 26 is like bigger than my head. You're talking about another like 6 to 7 inches above my head. That's huge, bro.
No, bro. Think about this. We both wear a size US 11. It would
Yeah.
take 3.5 our shoes to make one for that dude, bro. Yeah,
That's huge, bro.
bro,
That's huge.
literally 3.5. How long are these shoestrings, bro?
You need a profession to make that. You definitely need a professional to make that sneaker. Like you can't wear regular sneakers. You have to get that made. You have to get that made.
Bro,
And
I don't know how you do.
the story I heard about one of the people that have big size. I'm talking about 26 or 28 size 28, and it takes like same amount of money to actually get the sneakers to him. So if he's spending like 150 pounds, it's gonna take another 150 pounds to get the sneakers to him, bro. It's that expensive to get those size 26s across. So imagine you can't even walk into a shop and like kind of want to get the sneaker. So what do you think about that, bro? What do you think about having a ridiculous shoe size like that?
Bro, that's got to be one of the most difficult existences because there's so many other things that's gonna be affected by, like you're driving. They don't make cars for people that wear almost size 40 shoe. You know what I'm saying? Like,
The thing is, the guy's 6'8". The guy that size 26, who's 6'8". And then when he's sitting down, bro, it just looks odd, really odd. But yeah, it's crazy feet, bro. That's like having huge feet. I feel I'm just blessed. I'm a size 10 UK, size 11 US that I can get sneakers.
yeah,
I don't envy that situation.
people with bigger feet give me grief all the time because I wear size 11, and I'm like, bro, this stuff be hard to get in every size. Y'all act like, I mean, true enough, the bell curve gives y'all a little bit less opportunity than we have, but it's still difficult because our size is more average. That's why the bell curve is designed like that. So the
And the
odds, I think
thing,
the odds are pretty similar as far as us trying to get our size to wear. Not
yeah,
from a resale perspective, but from a consumer perspective.
I feel sorry for Cam, who's a size 13, size 14, because I thought his size was big, but yeah, size 26. I don't, bro. Like you're talking 40 centimeters upwards. That's hard to get, bro. Hard to get. That's near impossible. So yeah, shout out to the guys that actually average size and are lucky to get sneakers, because I feel sorry for the guys who are actually bigger sizes and they can't. They have to get their sneakers specially made, otherwise they'll never be able to get a retro Jordan. Do you think this company should allow people to open up to kind of maybe design some sneakers above the average shoe size so they can get sneakers for themselves?
Yeah, but I don't know how much sense that would make. How because it wouldn't be the same, the tech and all that stuff. So it's just a bad situation to be in general.
Yeah, let's not even talk about how much extra materials you're going to use in the sneaker to actually manufacture it. Yeah, that's just ridiculous. All right, swiftly moving on. Zion is Zion news keeps coming up and up and up every week, bro. I think is that his alleged porn star girlfriend is now potentially saying that she's pregnant. So that's come up. Maybe I don't know if it's cap or not. That's allegedly. Let's just put that way. She's put something on social media. But yeah, bro. I don't never want to be in that situation, bro.
No, man. She been going crazy. She got blocked on Twitter. Not blocked, but suspended on Twitter.
Yeah.
And here we go with pregnancy. She's showing this pregnancy test on Instagram. It's like, bro, just stop. Just stop. It's not gonna ever look good for you. Then there was the supposed her getting Zion's name tattooed on the side of her face. It's like, come on, man, you're doing too much. You're doing way too much. You're ruining your chances with other people. There's gonna always be somebody that'll go for it. Maybe somebody that's not aware of all this stuff that's going on. But whoever does get with her, if they're not aware, they will be made aware by people that's around them. Soon as somebody find out what she been up to. That's a huge red flag, bro. Especially you don't know, and you end up getting serious with this chick, and you find out through somebody else or just by chance. No, man.
Yeah.
Cause
Nope.
and then you scared to leave her because now you don't know if she done recorded you. You don't know if she done pulled a flim flam move trying to get pregnant by you. Because she ain't messing with nobody that ain't got a lot.
Yeah, I'd advise if you know anybody like this, stay away from people like this, man, woman, anybody person, any person like this. It doesn't matter your race or your gender. Just
Mm-mm.
stay away, stay away.
Bro. Uh,
Is-
uh, I'm glad you brought up Zion though, because he was at the K54 tournament
was it?
and he looking like he been in the gym.
Oh, that's a good thing because remember we talked about distractions last week. It's good to get refocused, re-healthy, I always say in my reviews, make sure you look after yourself both mentally and physically. And this is the prime scenario of looking after yourself both physically and mentally. It's important that you look after your mind and body and soul, because basically that's the three elements you need to kind of be on point to keep like pushing and succeeding. Because if one of those trifectas is wrong, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. If you're mentally not there, you won't be focused. If you're not physically there, you'll find it hard to kind of keep the energy levels up. If your soul's not there, yeah, you don't want to do enough. You won't want to do anything.
Yeah, bro. So, and I'm so tired of the Zion being out of
Um,
shape narrative.
yeah,
So when I saw these couple of videos from K54, they're a good follow on IG too, because they post a lot of the happenings at the K54 events. But he did a dunk assist in the dunk contest, and he had to stand there in the middle of the court with the ball behind his head like this. And I
yeah,
said, okay, that's the Zion I want to see right now. He
yeah.
looking
Well,
slim. He looking
everybody,
slim. He looking in shape. You know what I mean? I ain't seen him walk. That's always been a telltale sign with Zion because we know he walked real hard. So I
yeah.
want to see what he looking like on the court, man. Hopefully we'll get to see that before the season.
You still think he's going to be with New Orleans next year as well?
I don't know because a lot of dominoes falling now. We still don't know what's going to happen with Chris Paul. Whether they acting like they gonna keep him in Golden State. I don't think that's the best move for him or them. But
Yeah.
Damian Lillard just asked for a trade.
Oh,
Yeah, so
it's getting interesting.
Zion could be on the move too.
Sheesh.
You
Damn.
don't
Where
know.
would you like to see? Where would you like to see Zion?
In Atlanta.
Oh, for selfish reasons, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought so.
I mean, we traded John Collins last week. I was very disappointed about that.
Yeah,
But I kind of understand. They've been talking about getting rid of John Collins for the past couple years. A lot of teams are always interested in him,
yeah,
which
yeah,
always gives me reason to believe that he's always been on the trade block, like for the past few years, because it's every other week is another report about this team, John Collins, blah blah blah. Like they gave him his money, and his production been steady. I always liked him because he one of them athletic power forwards that jump high and dunk on people and all that. So, but they sent him to Utah. Don't nobody want to go to Utah, bro. That's how I know the Hawks were mad at John Collins, and he was probably mad at the team too. Not the team, not his teammates, but management. But yeah, he had issues with management. They had issues with him, and based on the fact that they sent him to Utah, I think they tried to do him a little dirty on the way out.
Yeah, it sounds like it's all no bad blood all the way through, and that no love lost there at the moment because it just looks like they just wanted to get rid of him and he wanted to go.
Yeah, so I hated to see that happen because he's one of my favorite players on the team, but I can still root for him. I would never root for the Utah Jazz, but I'll root for John Collins.
Sheesh. But just on the we talk about NBA, we're gonna talk about some football this week. It looks like a lot of activity. If you follow soccer or football, it looks like from the activity from that front in the preseason or in the in the off season is at the moment there's a lot of midfielders exchanging positions, exchanging teams. I mean, so you got a lot of interest. But bro, these players are going for like 100. Well, my team Liverpool just bought somebody for like 35 million, the Argentinian midfielder, which actually won the World Cup as part of the Messi team, and another Hungary player, which is going for like 70 million. 70 million euros, which is 60 million pounds. But bro, some of these players are going for 105 million. That's crazy money. Like I can't believe over COVID, pre-COVID, Neymar and all of that stuff was good. I think Neymar is the one who broke that trend for the footballing world, where he was the first player to go. One of the first players to go for over 100 million. That's ridiculous, bro.
Well, Neymar's the biggest player in the world outside of Messi, so. I think he's probably the most popular worldwide.
I tell you what, bro. I read something. Yeah, this is gonna shock you. You'll be like, "What the hell?" Because I heard Mbappe might be going, right? And if Mbappe is going, my team Liverpool, apparently the rumor was they were ready to offer him 273 million, bro.
273.
Yes, I read that and I chuckled. I was like, nope. That ain't happening. I don't know. Liverpool Football Club was not going to offer 273 million for Mbappe, but that was what somebody.
You are fake news.
Said, bro, and I was like, "Whoa, you can't be serious." If he does come to Liverpool, I think Liverpool will be challenging Man City for the title and the trebles. Unfortunately, what the situation with the Liverpool, last season, the season before this one that's happened, Liverpool were on to win every single trophy, just like what Man City did. I'm talking about every single one of them, right? And even the FA Cup, even I think we won the Carling Cup, even the FA Cup, the Champions League, the Premier League, all of it, bro. Every single one of them, the quadruple, rather than the triple, the quadruple. And like after that FA Cup lost, I think then we lost the Premier League and we lost the Champions League in the final to Real Madrid again. I was a bit disappointed, and we had the worst season after that, which was last year. So, bro, it's gonna be interesting. For soccer and football, it's going to be interesting this year. A lot of money's been spent. Arsenal are recruiting, Man City are recruiting, Chelsea are recruiting, United are doing something, and Liverpool are recruiting. And obviously, you can tell I'm a Liverpool fan. I'm just digging at Man United there, so you know.
Oh no, man! 230. You said 237.
Yeah, 237 million.
That's already NBA money. That's like a 5-year NBA contract, but it's starting to approach baseball numbers too. NBA contracts getting real high too.
Bro, I won't be surprised. I won't be surprised when we see the first 200 million player go. I won't be surprised when it happens, because I'm surprised that the inflation of players actually hit like for 4 years back 100 million. That's ridiculous, bro. Assess the players' ratings and the players' situation. What they end up doing is they end up basically analyzing how much profit they're going to bring to the actual board, and how much of that profit is going to accumulate from shirt sales, how much value that player brings to the company, and how much they offset the profit value to the player. And if even if it means, like, I'm going to be honest, some players from like Japan or South Korea are good, but they're not good enough to play in the teams they play in, but they're just there for commercial rights and commercial publicity for the club. right?
Yeah.
In those regions, and sometimes you get like a really good player that comes through, which is amazing. So it is, bro. We're saying spending 237 million might be an asset, might be a ridiculous money, but for the club, it might bring in every season like double the amount.
Yeah, depending on how much more it makes the team profitable, but I mean.
And plus, it adds to the team because if you start hitting Champions League, you start winning Champions League, you start winning tournaments. If you keep going forward, that's a hell of a value to the club that you need. Not only does it bring repertoire, it brings actually success as well, and that's what every club is after. And this is what Man City has just done last season. But yeah, it's crazy. That was a football segment, and that was a basketball segment. We'll carry on. What do you think, bro?
Yeah, that's interesting, bro. It seems like it's getting crazy in both sports.
Yep. But we move swiftly on to our first quick strike. And this came through literally just now because shout out to the bro Scott Simpson who sent it to me recently just now. This was shown this week. The first look of the Raman Jordan 5 Black SB Special, which is probably based on the black metallic. Are you believing the pictures?
Yes, because this is XC sneaker. XC sneaker has been on point as far as I think I started seeing that tag or started paying attention to that tag maybe 3-4 months ago, and he's been spot on all the time. Bro, look at the Alma Mater in the air bubble. Like I don't think these UA companies paying that much attention. We've seen fake ones already, and we kept calling out the same things. We called out the suede quality, what would appear to be bad quality suede. We know that we ain't finna get that. We called out the color of the outsole. We called out the color of the netting and the lace lock. But the main thing that we called out was not being able to see that A on the tongue, and now we got it. We also got the A on the outsole. I believe this a whole hell of a lot more than anything that we saw prior to this, outside of the picture of James Whitner wearing the shoe.
Yeah, and you know what? Have a look at the bottom left picture. And if you guys are watching this, if you guys are listening to this, go and check out Z Sneakerhead's post. Basically, it showcases the Raman Jordan 5. And look at the bottom left picture without the pods, bro. It's basically looks like the Jordan 5 off. Like the Khalids, like the Off-Whites. It looks like a lot of the new collaborations are taking away some of the aesthetics or the bulkiness from the top ankle of that sneaker, which I do like myself. I do prefer the retro style, but I can understand the slimline style because this is right up a cute E Street because he loves the slimline Khalids because they're slimline.
But this ain't for E. This for me.
Yeah, I know that, bro. What do you reckon? What do you reckon on that?
I'm with it.
You with it?
Also, if you notice the collar, the way the collar is constructed, is just like the 4s.
Oh yeah, I see.
Yeah, I'm with it. It's different. It looks a whole lot different than a regular Jordan 5. So yeah, the Alma Mater, the words Alma Mater on the air bubble. I mean the netting, I don't know what to say about that netting. Like what's going on there? Like
it doesn't look like conventional netting. That's all I'm gonna say. But bro, big cap, right? Because remember all the fakes that we saw. Not the fake. Remember all the pictures that we saw before this version came out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't they have bulky ankle pods that we like the retro, the black metallic? Yeah, exactly, bro. If this is the official picture and this is what we're gonna get, everybody that brought Raman 5s of the UAs, you better be sending them back. That's all I'm saying.
Nope.
You better be sending them back because they're not the right ones, and you're gonna look sus out in these streets, bro. That's all I'm saying. I like this. I do like this. I like the fact that they bring in that whole Off-White and Khaled vibe to the Jordan 5, a bit more. It kind of the aesthetics of the sneaker help a lot of people wear it, and that's what I'm gonna say. But I like the retro shape anyway, because the retro shape is a retro shape, bro. That's Michael Jordan, bro. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I'm cool with the changes because it differentiates it from the black metallic.
Yeah, 100%. I like it. I can't wait to see the white pair now. I want to see what the white pair looks like. You reckon it's gonna
look gray or white?
It looks great, bro. It might look like the Bel Air 5s.
Yeah, or it might be sale.
Whatever it is, bro, just bring it. That's all I'm saying. With this sneaker is absolutely perfection. I love this. I can't wait to see this. I can't wait to kind of see the other variation to the sneaker. But this is absolutely dope, bro. 100%, bro. Right, next quick strike as we swiftly move on. Bro, do you know Adidas launch, or basically Adidas Exhibit Select has now got a premium women's basketball performance sneaker built specifically for ladies or for women. Have you seen this, bro?
Yeah, I saw that.
What do you reckon? I like the red and white version.
So you gonna let them get away with this?
What do you mean let them get away with this? What do you mean?
Bro, look at that shoe.
Yeah?
It's the Jordan 36.
That's a good spot. That's a good spot.
I mean, if you look at that, so look at the Jordan 36 also.
Yeah. I see what you mean now.
The shape, it almost kind of looked like Iverson's a little bit too. The first Iverson.
Yeah. I see what you mean. Sheesh, but let's have a look. Let's have a look at the depth of it. But I kind of understand why. Well, obviously, the professional female basketball players perform differently to the male guys, the alternative male versions. But like it looks like that they've actually dedicated a whole range of sneakers to female athletes, or their female athletes.
It's pandering.
You reckon?
Women have been wearing men's shoes and men been wearing women's shoes forever. Women basketball players get women's size shoes. It's still a basketball shoe. I think this is pandering to try to drive sales to more women. A lot of people in the NBA wear Adidas basketball shoes. I'm just not. I'm not going for the whole design specially for women. I don't know what that means.
Yeah,
I mean, the shoes been being designed for women forever. They call women's shoes.
Yeah, but the thing is, apparently, I'm just going to read the schematics. So the Exhibit Select was designed for better fit for the female foot with a soft neoprene booty upper and a bounce cushion system that sits low to the ground for stability. The new sneaker represents Adidas' commitment to push women's gains forward and leave it with a better place in the next generation for young hoopers. So,
bro, men don't need that stuff in their shoes.
I'm gonna kind of dissect that into two bits. Number one, I think you're right. I think you're right and right at the same time. I'm not going to say wrong. I think you're right at the same time because there definitely is pandering to the female division of basketball to actually enhance it, because I think they're trying to give it momentum, which is great, which I think we should be seeing anyway. But also, I do feel like men's basketball sneakers are probably more cushioned because of the impact force that they get. I think maybe potentially female sneakers, some female basketball players don't need the same amount of cushioning or cushioning to kind of give it that extra padding, because it means that they want to sit low to the ground. Maybe it's just like, bro, we know every basketball player is different. We know Zion's kind of setup will be different to LeBron, to Kobe, to Michael Jordan's, or even to like or to Kyrie's and all that stuff. So basically, it means that every significant basketball player will need different tech and different kind of specialized sneakers for them. Maybe the female basketball players aren't getting that at the moment, and this is one of the moves for that.
I just think this is such cap, bro, because they talking about neoprene upper. Nike been doing that forever. You ever heard of a shoe called Huarache? Jordan 7, Jordan 6, Jordan 8. Like, what y'all talking about? That ain't nothing new. Women been hooping in Jordans forever. Also, they talking about bounce cushioning. Ain't that what Adidas basketball shoes get? Instead of boost, they get bounce.
Yeah,
it's the same tech. The new Jerry Lorenzen shoe is what? Neoprene.
Yeah. Bro, I was having a good look at this. And I think you're 100% right with what you said, because basically it's like it's
bro,
kind
of phone posits got neoprene in them, bro. Like, what are we doing here, bro? We've been doing this since the 90s, dog. Making this Jordan made a women's shoe. Everybody make women's shoes, bro. Reebok make women's shoes.
What you're saying is pandering to accept, to kind of bring some light, and maybe just to get a sneaker out of the whole situation, possibly.
It's cap, bro. Besides the fact we talk about professional athletes, they don't have the same shoes that we buy. All these shoes are specially made.
And this is what I was referring to. Like all the athletes get this sneaker specially made.
The signature athletes, they get all their stuff specially made for their foot.
But how many of these female basketball players are signature athletes for the brands? I know there's a couple out there.
How many are these 4 women that we're looking at right now Adidas athletes?
Possibly, yeah.
That's Candace Parker right there. She the only one I recognize right off top.
Yeah.
We know she arguably, she one of the greatest WNBA players ever played. She been wearing Adidas. She been had her own signature shoe for a long time. Y'all ain't make her shoe special. Y'all just not doing it. Come on, man.
I can sense some cap there. I can definitely sense some cap there. 100%. I feel I'm tending to lean towards what you said. I agree with what you said slightly.
It's just marketing. It's just marketing, bro.
That's the one. 100%. But yes, I want to see how these perform and how these differ to the regular, to the other men's releases. But basically, I want to just basically see if these are going to actually suit well, if they perform well. I do like the aesthetics. It does remind me of, like you said, a lot of other different variations of basketball sneakers that we've seen previously. But yeah, it's good to see. If it brings some shine onto the women's basketball league, that'll be absolutely amazing to see anyway. So I'm not kind of against it. But yes.
Yeah, but that outsole design is a straight rip off of the Jordan 36, bro.
Oh yeah, I see it now. The more you mention it, the more I look at it, the more I can see it now. So yeah, sheesh.
oh! By the way, guess who debuted the Jordan 38? A female WNBA player.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
A female WNBA player. Obviously, she
wasn't
female.
It a couple of months back?
Yeah,
a couple of months back. Yeah, I saw that. That was actually dope. That was actually dope. But yes, Q saying Adidas is looking a bit sus at the moment, bro.
This is low hanging fruit right here for me.
Oh damn! Next quick strike is basically the K54 tournament's happening when this weekend like on the second and yeah, on the time of recording. So it looks like let's have a quick look at some of the sneakers we've already seen the Jordan 1 Low. I know your thoughts on that already. You don't like the fact that it's not a OG cut. It's a retro, which is not the same, but you do like some of the aspects of it. We did see the Jordan 2. We talked about this as well, didn't we?
Yeah, that's the one from this collection for me.
Yeah. That's the one. I do like that tag right at the top of the sneaker on the lateral side. That's dope. This is the Jordan Luka 2.
Is that the Luca? I guess it is. Yeah, it's no. Is that the Luca, bro?
It looks like it. Well, this is what it says.
Yeah, it is. It sure
yeah.
is. I don't like it as much as I did last week. No.
Ooh. And the Air Jordan 38. Is that the 38? No, is that the 38?
Yeah, 38.
Yeah. I do like it. What's your best variation from that?
The 2.
The 2. Still the 2. I do like the 38. The 38 looks a bit different.
Yeah, that's clean. You can't really tell it's related to K54 unless you're looking at them patterns.
Yeah.
You can't tell from the colorway, but I like that. I like the Lucas. Still, just I don't think I like them as much as I did last time we looked at them.
Yeah, no, I do like. To be honest, I do like the ones and the 2s better than the other variations. But I think I still have to agree with you. The twos are probably the hardest hitting at the moment.
Yeah, for me, that's just the 2. Then probably the 1, this 38, and then the Luca. I didn't know this 38 was out there.
I know. Next quick strike is we're talking about Zion. We're looking at Zion. It's 3rd signature for his range, and it looks like it's a bit. It does it look Tatum-ish to you a bit?
No, it looked Kobe-ish to me.
I'm looking at that midsole. That little aspect of that midsole looks a bit Jason Tatum's.
Well, I think that's the kind of the same thing. The same thing they did with started with the 34, 35, 36 with the Eclipse plate.
Yeah. But
that may be why that's like that.
Yeah, but I like this. I like this. This is proper clean, proper clean.
Yeah, that's it. It reminds me of a Jumpman, one of the older Jumpmans. I can't remember which one it is now. That red one, nice, black and red one.
Yeah, the Sanctuary. Yeah. Yeah, the Sanctuary. I like the multicolored tone that goes from like a teal back into yellow, orange, and into that pinkish red. I like that. That's dope. Actually, that's actually dope. I want to see the outsole today as well. It looks dope. I like this 3rd variation of the Zion sneaker. It definitely does look dope. I can't wait to go.
It's so different from the 2, bro.
Yeah, very different. It looks like what they did with the Zion 1, and they used the Zion 1 to adapt the Zion 2. They made the Zion 2 way more retro, way more like 1985-ish, and now they brought it back into the 21st century, which is giving you a variation that looks like a Kobe Pro, but it looks way different to the first 2 variations, which I think is dope anyway. But like this is a dope to the point where I can't wait to see the voodoo version of this now.
Yeah, because we know it's coming.
We know it's coming. We know it's coming. We saw
Zion 1s, it was Bayou Boys.
Bayou Boys, Zion exactly. I like
2
that.
Was Voodoo, so
Voodoo, yeah.
We got to see how they're gonna play it this time. What they gonna call it? Oh no, maybe they should run the Voodoo back and just do a different colorway or something.
But they could call it the I don't know it
will have to be something Louisiana related. I ain't coaching enough with Louisiana to be able to just give it a name based on this on the state or the city of New Orleans, but
maybe Shangos. Maybe you never know.
I mean, that's kind of voodoo, so
yeah,
they can do that. It makes sense to spin off from it. Yeah.
Exactly. I would like to see what happens with this because it's going to be dope to see that variation. We saw it. Not only did we see it with the Zion 2, we also saw it with the Jordan 1 Voodoo Low, and that sneaker was like synonymously like within the sneaker culture. It was so popular, even for being what it was, and the way it kind of brought the material block into that sneaker was so dope. It's so good to see. I can't wait to see this one. We know with the Bayou Boys and we know with the Voodoos, they still use some of the elements of the culture of New Orleans in it, and also some of that hemp material in it. Whether they can execute on this Zion 3, which is going to be quite interesting to see, because how are you going to manipulate that prime knit upper or that neoprene upper, potentially could be both, into like a more of a hemp material? Are you going to use a print, or are you just going to use the material? I want to see how that works.
Bro, I was just thinking about how excited I was to see Zion's first shoe and
Yeah,
how underwhelming it was for me
yeah.
to get excited about the second one when we saw the Voodoo on the podcast. And I said the first time I saw it, oh yeah, I'm getting that. And we both end up getting them. To now it's like, okay, I wasn't even thinking about, of course, all the other controversy took away from, things we should have been thinking about when we talk about Zion. But I ain't thought about Zion 3 shoe at all, bro. This is
No.
taking you pulling this up right now took me completely off guard.
I'm gonna say this: the fresh print, all white. The print on that I do like a lot, and it kind of reminds me of the clock print that we normally get.
Yeah.
I like that.
They need to give Zion a 5.
Oh, bro.
This reminds me of I got that Jumpman shoe or did I give it away? It's a straight up basketball shoe. It's one of the best feeling Jordans I ever put on my feet. It's a 100% basketball shoe. Oh man, what Jordan Flight. It reminds me of you remember the Jordan Future?
Oh yeah. I remember the Jordan Future.
It's another shoe like that's a lower tier of the Jordan Future. It reminds me of these Zion 3s.
Oh, okay, cool. Got you. Bro, let's just see what happens with the range. I want to see. I'm not no cap. I like all 4 of these. All 4 of these are great. By the way, I heard this week. I think this is big cap. I totally think this is big cap. And on that, I'm gonna basically say
You are fake news.
somebody out there put out a statement. I think it's either somebody Nice Kicks or one of the big maybe not Complex, but Nice Kicks or something like that said this week. It seems like Jordan retros are being outsold by Jordan basketball sneakers at this current moment in time.
Yeah, I saw that. I can believe it.
You can believe it.
Yeah. A lot of people play basketball, bro.
I was about to say that. Probably a lot of people play basketball, but I see a lot more people wear casual Jordan retros than I ever see them wearing anything within that 31 upwards range.
How often do you go to the basketball court?
No, I'm not talking about basketball. I'm talking about casual streetwear. Now, I know it's good to see. Like, you know what? This is probably a mark of success for Jordan brand, because what they wanted to do was with this new range. I'm talking about the Jordan Zions and the Jordan 31s upwards and all of that stuff. They wanted to kind of pro-show the old retros and make them more basketball friendly for the new users. And obviously we've seen that. Obviously we know the hysteria behind Kobe's and some of these Kyrie's, because the basketball people want to wear more of those sneakers, or the basketballers or hoopers want to wear those sneakers. But if the Jordan brand is fulfilling that line, it's good to see, because it means that they're still successful within what they're designed to do.
Right, it's like 1 through like 23. Maybe 23s and 21, like maybe some of those can still be comfortable nowadays versus these new basketball sneakers. But and people who PJ Tucker do it. He in the NBA. He hooped in off-white 5s. He didn't hoop in all type of. He hooped in Don C2s. You know what I'm saying? He didn't hoop in Victor Cruz trainers. So it can be done at a high level, but that ain't what it's about. For me, if it was me, I probably wouldn't hoop in none of my retros, bro. I hoop in them Zions. I hoop in them shoes I was just talking about, them Jumpmans I got in the garage somewhere. That would be my hoop stuff. My hoop stuff is my hoop stuff. My fresh stuff is my fresh stuff. And basketball is a worldwide sport now. So I can see how hoopers that I don't believe every basketball player that buys basketball shoes buys casual, retros.
No, No. That's probably just. You're probably spot on. There's some people that buy specifically, like some people buy and like people might buy NMDs and 350s and then ball in like new Jordans, like 31s, 32s, 33s,
Yeah.
all of that, 34s, Zions. I can understand that. I can totally understand that because obviously that like where Adidas doesn't really have a competitive basketball range in their sneakers. So they do have a
Well, they
range.
do. Yeah, they do. Harden and Dame and like these guys, Donovan Mitchell, they sell shoes, but they just not selling as many basketball shoes as Nike and Jordan.
And that's what I'm saying. But like, when you think about it, you got Giannis, the Jokic, you got Kyrie,
Well,
you got
Jokic wears GTs, so
yeah.
he don't have a signature sneaker. But the GT, the Nike GT line is their forefront basketball shoe line now. Like
Yeah.
ain't no more flight, ain't no more force, ain't no it's GT now. Everything is GT. They got highs and lows, and everybody is singing to the heavens about how great them shoes are, bro.
How much hype has Jason Tatum had for these sneakers recently? You know what? I'm gonna take back what I said about Jason Tatum because basically I know he was capping. I know he did all this mischief and all of that elusive stuff that he wished about his sneaker when it got shown, it got leaked, and he said it wasn't the right sneaker. We know that. We know that. But let's just be honest. Like the marketing behind that sneaker is excellent because now it's kind of like I like the pink, the salmon pink version.
Talking about the ice cream or whatever it is.
Yeah.
That's great.
And version, the marketing for that sneaker that Jordan Tatum won is dope. I like it. I like it a lot.
Okay, I don't. I'm
I
I'm
like,
I'm still I'm waiting on this Tatum one to be over.
but on sneakers, on retros, please, somebody give me these red suede Jordans. I want these red suedes, bro. They
Yeah,
need to release this Jordan 21 red suede again. I just
I'm
need it.
still mad about the year the rabbit 23s.
Hey, our next quick strike. Moving swiftly on. Yo, bro, this is excellent news. I'm gonna put a round of applause for this for Nike brand. Basically, relaunch of Kobe sneakers in total for the 24th of August. We're gonna see a whole load more Kobe sneakers come out. And it looks like they're relaunching the Kobe line, which is going to be excellent for all the Kobe fans and all the Kobe ballers that wear Kobe sneakers. That's excellent news to hear. I'm seeing a lot of variations. I'm seeing Pro Tros. I'm seeing I'm talking reverse Grinches. Yo, bro, this is going to be a great day. It's going to be exclusive to the US. I know this already. I don't think we're going to see anything in the UK or the EU, but this is great news, bro, because it just means that from Mamba Day onwards, more Kobe's are coming.
Yeah, hopefully. You know, this is gonna be the new dunk. If this happens the way that I think we both thinking it's gonna happen, it's gonna be the new dunk, meaning resellers are gonna thrive on these Kobe's. Resellers and botters are gonna thrive on these Kobe's.
Yeah. But Kobe's expensive now anyway, because I think if you really think about it, Kobe sneakers are a requirement for ballers. But because they haven't released as much over the years, it just means that people pick up Kobe's, and there's so much resale value to these, unfortunately, because obviously it's a Kobe, bro.
Well, the resale took a hit, just like everything else did. I recall seeing was the Bruce Lee's, the white Bruce Lee's. They were $2 something at one point. Like the more solid, the GGs and bro, the gold ones.
The Bruce
Was it?
Lee.
No, not the Bruce Lee, not the yellow Bruce Lee. The gold and purple Kobe's, the undefeated.
Oh yeah.
I saw a pair of those for like $250 somewhere.
It's going to pick up again. The alternate Bruce Lees that you said, they're dope. I've seen them in hand. They're absolutely fire, absolutely fire.
Yeah.
But yes, it's good. It's good to see it. I can't wait to, oh, bro. Only one thing us Jordan heads really want is for the brand to bring back the 8 and the 3 as a pack and release it. And if that happens, that'd be magical. But I don't think that's ever going to happen because obviously that sneaker's iconic, bro. That actual release, not his name, release that combo, that 8 and the 3, bro.
I mean, it's possible, bro. We got Raging Bulls, Thunders, and Lightnings, so it's possible.
Yeah, but that's every sneakerhead would love to see that. Every sneaker would love to see that.
Yeah.
But that I like the way you said that. Raging Bulls, Thunders, and Lightning.
Yeah, we got those. We never think we was gonna see those again.
Oh yeah. Nobody thought. Well, we thought maybe the Thunders. We thought, but not the Lightnings. Lightnings is a because Thunders already came out before the third release, before the third retro this year. Raging Bulls was a pack sneaker. I can't wait for the other pack that's free to cut pack of that Raging Bull to come out the 5. That black variation of the 5 was dope as well. Bro, there's so many good packs out there. Jordan Brand just need to bring some of these packs back again because I reckon we'll buy half of them. I think that currently what we're doing is what Jordan Brand are doing is releasing packs individually, which is nice because you get the sneaker, you can get individually the sneaker you want, but it's good to see a nice pack though.
Yeah, it don't matter as long as they drop it. I don't even care.
That's true. But yeah, bro. Talking about obviously paying respects to your mother-in-law and today, and also pay some respects to the born and raised owner who passed away this week as well. Because it looks like obviously I think there was a car crash that happened? Spanter was in a car accident on the 25th of June. He passed away at 7:56 a.m. local time, 28th of June, in Albuquerque in New Mexico. So shout out goes to shout out the ghost and prayers go to the family because that's tragic to hear. We're gonna take this further into court later, but it looks like the born and raised sneaker, which is I thought was a dope release, which was coming out. I don't think it's gonna. Well, it's just been suspended currently, but I'll be quite interested to see if that actually does come out over time, because as soon as that news came through, the price on these doubled. And by the way, shout out to StockX as well, because they cancelled all the sales of these sneakers.
Yeah, I mean, they already in stores, so the release is going to happen. Nike just hit the pause button on it out of respect for his family, and I'm pretty sure, his employees and his team, they need time because he was probably very hands-on. I don't know much about him. I have heard about him and seen him before. But yeah, he seemed like most of these boutiques that get these collabs have very hands-on owners and operators. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they do the ad work themselves. They're in the promos most of the time themselves. So
we've seen it with Union, we've seen it with Amma Manier, we've seen it with Raise. Yeah, so it's good to see, because I love it's the authenticism that comes with the actual release when the owners get involved. They're all up there, they know what's happening. I love that because it kind of brings it. But so same situation with Virgil, same situation with Kobe, same situation with Banto. Basically, as soon as they pass away, unfortunately, the resale of the sneakers goes double, and profiteering happens. But we'll cover that in a bit. But yes, so our prayers and thoughts go to the family.
Shout out to their whole family, everybody over there, born and raised. Sorry for y'all loss, man.
Yeah, exactly, bro. It's important that we reflect and keep living our best life. Otherwise, you never know what's going to happen tomorrow. That's the main thing I'll say to you guys. But quickly moving on, quick strike number whatever it is, bro. I'll let this simmer for a little while. I'll let this sit here and marinate this story. The Mischief. By the way, I didn't realize this was a Louis Vuitton collaboration with Mischief. Before they did the Crocs collaboration, right? Or at the same time they did the Crocs collaboration. The Mischief Louis Vuitton bag sold in Pharrell's auction. He's got Pharrell Williams has got auction house for more than 60K, bro.
I'm not going for this, man.
apparently.
Bro, this is. I think this is Mr. trolling us.
You reckon?
Yeah.
You still bro? Somebody bought it for 60K, bro.
How you? Who? Prove it.
Well, I want to see the documentations because obviously it looks like it was basically
show me a picture of the bag, bro.
This is the picture. This is the picture I was talking about the other week on the podcast. It's a picture, and guys, if you listen to this, go and check out just Google Mischief smallest microscopic bag, and you see Mischief have provided a photo to go with this article showing a microscope zooming into the 0.3 millimeter bag. Is it 0.3 millimeters? I think it 0.03 inches wide bag. Yes.
It's cap, bro. I'm not letting Mischief do this to me. No, I'm not going for it. I'm sorry.
Q's like
not this time.
Not this time, bro. If it's true, I want to see the evidence. Let's just say that. But yeah, shout out to Mischief and always causing these problems in the streets.
Bro, they are crazy, bro. Like this, no, it's not. I'm not believing it, man.
But talking about Mischief, right? And by the way, next week's strike, right? Seth freaking Rollins wearing the Mischief BWD on, I think it was Raw last week. Shout out to Seth Rollins because this is crazy, bro. This is crazy.
That shoe is just so goofy. I have yet to see anybody wear it the right way, quote unquote.
Oh yeah, because the white toe is going to be the right way. This is we've been worn backwards, like we discussed, because it's orange high, white low, which gives it that look for a not conventional sneaker. But a lot of these people wearing it the opposite way. I think, you know what? Shout out to the WWE superstars out there because they like Raymond Reigns, the Bloodlines, all of these
Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns, bro.
Raymond Reigns. That's the one. That's the one. Raymond Reigns. Oh my god. That was a good one.
I was watching Money in the Bank yesterday, and I'm fully back into watching wrestling again. I know it's fake. I know it's art. I know it's theater. I love the storylines. It's got me hooked. And Roman Reigns and the Bloodline story is absolutely dope. But yeah, these superstars are definitely, and even the AEW superstars are definitely wearing these Jordans and or as a form of showcasing these sneakers, which is dope. I love it. Shout out to Mischief and Seth Rollins for coming through with the Mischief sneakers and representing some of the sneaker game in the WWE. Shout out to them. Next quick strike is racing unveils, or the NASCAR unveils the Chicago 23XI racing car, bro. This is dope, bro. With the Skyline, classic Skyline feature and the 45 on the side. Bro, I like this. Look at that sneaker. I was about to say, look at that sneaker. Look at that shoe car.
Why is it 45 though?
Bro, I just think it looks dope. But that 45 is probably number of the car for the actual drive. It could have been 23. But yeah, that's dope, bro. Look at that skyline effect all over the upper of the actual car. That is super fire, bro.
So I wonder if this is like is this official? Like he's got a second car or something, or
Yeah,
like 'cause I don't keep up with none of his NASCAR stuff at all because I'm not a NASCAR fan.
no,
So
it's just a special show car inspired by Michael Jordan's iconic Chicago skyline photo ahead of the NASCAR Grand Park 2020 street race. Yeah,
well, that's the thing. So if it's not a legit NASCAR, it shouldn't matter what number you put on it. Just put the 23 on there, bro.
okay, maybe.
I mean, because I'm thinking about theme wise. This is the ad for one of the ads for the Jordan 1. He was number 23 then.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? Like if they designed it after a 10, then give him 45. If it was a Concorde car or a Bread 11 car, 45. Yeah. If it was a Space Jam, yeah. But
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about the number correlating to where he was in his career.
Yeah, but I think it's more associated with the driver number rather than the actual sneaker. So I think I can understand why they got 45. Otherwise, it just get confused with the driver. It's a show car for the driver number. So 45 is probably what he races on. So he kept it 45. But yeah, dope kind of concept to the actual NASCAR. It's good. It's good to see. Definitely good to see.
Cool.
Jordan Brand doing what Jordan Brand does best in the sporting world, and now going to NASCAR.
Right.
Next up, you're gonna love this one, bro. You're gonna love this one. Ray Allen's Jordan PEs. These are fire, bro.
I have to.
What one have you got your eye on?
I have to look at these with a grain of salt because these are all Celtics themed shoes.
Yeah.
I had to bite my tongue to even get the Lucky Green ones this year, but
Ooh,
I can't rock with none of this, man. None of this foolishness.
Really?
No,
because you're not into that Celtic colorway,
bro. I hate the Boston Celtics. I hate them.
Oh, hell no!
So I can't go along with none of this, man.
Oh, damn it. I was about to do this to you, bro. So lose, choose, or dump.
Well, do it to yourself then.
Okay, no. Not on this colorway. Not on this colorway. We keep saying green is the colorway for this year, right? So what are you choosing? Lucky green 1s, lucky green 3s, or pine green 4s? Lose, choose, or dump. Because we were on the theme of green anyway, with the Ray Allen Celtics colorways. Don't associate them with the Celtics colorway. Are you choosing the Jordan 1 lucky green, the Jordan 3 lucky green, or the Jordan 4 SB pine green?
You already know I'm choosing the fours and I'm dumping. I will dump the
hard choice.
Ones.
Oh, damn. I thought you was going to dump the 3s.
No, I like them 3s better. It's pretty much a green UNC.
Yeah.
So I do like them 3s. I like the 3s a little more than I like the 1s. I just wasn't gonna go for the 3s for some reason.
Yeah, I totally. Or they didn't do it in your size anyway, did they?
They did.
Did they? Oh, okay, damn.
I saw women's 12.5 at a couple of places. I think. I could be mistaken though, but probably thinking about one of the other women because they've been doing a lot of extended sizes this year.
Yeah. I have to agree with you. I think the pine green fours is going to be my choose. I would lose the threes and I'll dump the ones. I think my choice is exactly the same as your choice because
Yeah.
I feel the threes, like even though it's a women's exclusive, I had to get that because that's a dope colorway. That is so dope. That three,
Yeah,
absolutely
and
dope.
people coveting that shoe too because you don't see it. I don't think I've seen that shoe
No,
outside yet.
no. I know I've got it. I know I'm gonna rock it, but people are sleeping on that free, bro. People are sleeping
No,
on
I
that free.
mean people that got it ain't wearing it though. I ain't seen it yet
Yeah,
outside.
no. I, I think they're just saving it for a
Yeah,
nice sunny next year.
no, that's what you doing.
That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing.
We know how you get down.
Summertime.
It's already
Right.
summertime.
I know. Next quick strike. This time,
Another one.
because I just pressed the wrong button. Because it looks like let me just quickly share this and let me quickly share what my next story was because I accidentally got rid of it. Yes, DJ Khaled has his own golf tournament. Now, before we get into the crux of the story, Khaled's next collaboration is a golf sneaker, bro. Unfortunately, I
Okay.
reckon.
Hey man, I don't care. I got fives coming up.
Yeah, damn, but like, yeah, look, but shout out to DJ Khaled. Like he's still that marketing genius. Like he's playing golf more and more. He's getting some more. Well, he's got his own golf tournament because I think the funds are going back to the We the Best Foundations, which is basically endeavors to help education, arts, and more. And obviously, this golf tournament's happening in Miami on the 20th of July. I think I like this. I like this a lot. It's good to see. I know a lot of people don't like DJ Khaled, but he does things with the narrative to promote what he's doing, and it's good to see. And some of the stuff is for collaboration work. And a lot of people probably think it's a show off, but I still like him. I still like him.
Yeah, I mean he all right. He's still putting out dope albums. So as long as I can go listen to the album and I still can like the music, I'm still. It's hard for me to say rock with Khaled because I don't necessarily rock with him. But it's kind of like I said last week when we was looking at him with the Royals on. We have to be able to believe that he is. Because he been Khaled like since he popped out with T-Pain and Ross and you know all the hits back in the day. He's
Fat
been
Joe, that Terror Squad,
right.
Yeah.
He's been that guy. So to see him transition to where he is now, being as influential as he is in the sneaker game and brand deals. By the way, because he's doing a golf shoe, or he may be doing a golf shoe, don't mean that we won't get another proper casual collab. Because when you look at Eastside Golf, they dropped like 7 golf shoes in like 3 months or something like that. But we also had a 12 and a 1 and a 1 low. No, the one was a golf shoe, the orange and blue, white, orange and blue.
Yeah. But
we got the 12 and the 1 low.
Okay, cool. Since you said Eastside Golf, shout out to Khaled, by the way. Shout out to Khaled and everything he's doing, because at the end of the day, we've still got to recognize excellence. We've still got to recognize like the push of greatness. And even though you don't like Khaled, he's doing a lot to kind of promote the Jordan brand and himself, and kind of give us good stuff that we win. And I'm going to say Khaled 5s last year was one of the hardest sneakers to release, and it gave us something magical, and that's what I respect him for. That I definitely respect him for that. Well,
you know I respect him.
Yeah.
As long as I bought the pop because he wearing the 3s, the We the Best 3s. There's another version where he's wearing the blue We the Best 3s.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eventually get that version also. But like I say, man, I can't. He irritating, but I don't hate him or nothing. You know, he just a little abrasive sometimes. A little.
abrasiveness breaks the car motion to create the waves, and the waves create progress for the boats that we're on. So that's the most important thing. Now, next up, bro, because you said Eastside Golf. Yo, bro. These high one Eastside Golf Jordan 1s. Yo, bro.
It's a golf shoe, though.
Color. I know, but green is the color for this year, bro.
Yeah, but I hear a lot of people say they wear golf shoes outside like it's all good. I don't want to find out that bad, man.
Nah, but I do like this. I do love, bro. The gold wings logo on this actually makes it way doper. The signature on the swoosh, change 1961, change your one lateral back panel, 61 on the other lateral back panel. The bro, you can tell it's a Golf 1 because obviously the it's more studded. The outsole is more studded, but bro, these are hard. It doesn't even look like a high. It looks like a in between the mid and the high. But these are hard, bro. I'm not even joking. They need to release this. Oh, by the way, there might be some hope that they actually do release another variation of this Jordan 1, almost red colorway looking sneaker, because bro, they just done the Bordeaux COJP Jordan Golf sneaker.
What?
I saw this week just gone. They released, well, remember the COJP Bordeaux we saw? Was it last year? It was last year. And with the silver swoosh, the Bordeaux colorway on the overlays, white underlays, and the Bordeaux outside.
Hold on. Stop calling that shoe a COJP.
The COJP wannabe. Let's just say, I want to be a COJP, but they kind of released they released a variation. I'm gonna call it, bro. I'm gonna call it the COJP because it looks so like it wants to be a COJP. I know it's not COJP. I know you corrected me and you're right with that. But okay, let's just call it. I want to be one day grow up to be a COJP Bordeaux 1, right? That version, right? They released it as a golf sneaker, bro. They released it as a golf sneaker just a couple of weeks back.
This is there's a big difference between this and that gorge green and that Bordeaux. There are differences.
Are we going to call it the Bordeaux with the silver swoosh instead?
It's the Bordeaux 1. That's all it is. Just like the gorge green, it's the gorge green.
The Bordeaux with the silver swoosh. Oh, by the way, Mythbusters. Did you know we found out something interesting this week? The COJP represents the URL that Nike used to use in Japan. And bro, I know what you're pulling out because it's on the back of the COJP. And yo, shout out to Release, because both you and Dale were able to get that sneaker in hand and to rock. But yes, guys, COJP, if you didn't know, it represents the old URL name for Nike in Japan, or the URL for the site for Japan. And yeah, if you look at the back of that actual Air Max 1 COJP, hard colorway. I don't know why a lot of people haven't jumped on that, but it does actually give a shout to the actual representation of that COJP. That's dope. Did you know that until last week?
No, I didn't know at all. Until I opened this box and read it on the back of the tongue. I didn't know that.
The more you learn, bro. It's excellent. It's excellent to see. The more you learn.
Yeah, it made sense to me when I saw it, because I remember looking for COJP and I couldn't get no results.
Because you know what it was? It's co.uk. It could be COUK. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
COJP.
I thought it was a company. It's just something that Nike does. It's not a collab or nothing like that.
Exactly that. Exactly. It's a soft collab. It's literally like doing a NRG.
It's a series. Yeah, it's a series.
Yeah. Next up, this is interesting, bro. Next switch, right? We're moving on. We're cooking with fire, because when we cook with fire, we come up with elements of something like this, bro. Because, yo, bro, are they releasing 2 Concords this year?
Bro, I don't know why they did this.
By the way, if you're listening to this, right, we know in 2023 we are getting the DMP Jordan 11s. If you know the DMP Jordan 11s, it's very highly motivated, highly enthusiastically undertaken and designed to look like the Concord 11s. And if you didn't know the Concord 11s, it's predominantly a white colorway, translucent blue outsole with the black pattern leather on the actual uppers from the basically midsole lateral all the way through. It's the iconic Jordan 11 Concord. And we know the DMP takes a little bit of tribute to that, and it kind of gives gold accents and a gold jump man. It's supposed to be stitched. Apparently we've seen pictures of it not being stitched. I think they're fake pictures, but that's another subject. But now we're getting a Neapolitan Jordan 11 as well this year, which rather than having a translucent outsole, it's got a creamy peach outsole, which brings back obviously the Neapolitan ice cream, the Neapolitan vibe, the pinkish that we see in the Neapolitan 3, back onto the Jordan 11. So the question is, now we have 3 variations of the Concord 11 now, bro.
I wouldn't call it a Concord.
No, I'm not calling it a Concord.
Well, you just said we got 3 variations.
Bro, potentially, right? If once that pink wears away or kind of goes away or gets dirty and it goes
it's gonna yellow out. Yeah, it's gonna turn gold, like a golden. But
bro,
yeah, I was never with this. I was in every version of the mock-up that we saw, and we ended up seeing this version of the mock-up the most. Once the news, became more solid, but this patent leather, I can see where it's trying to be brown, but it's way too dark.
It's way too dark to be brown. It looks more like black. I would have, you know what I would have preferred? This is gonna be a women's exclusive release, right? You know this.
No extended sizes.
No extended sizes. Wouldn't it have been a doper sneaker if all the upper meshing and all the midsole was the same color as the outsole, and the outsole was translucent?
Yeah.
I think that would have been a harder sneaker. I think that they messed it up because it's too close to DMP for this. Like
I think they might have been going for that though. I think that's what they was trying to do.
I don't think it's the best. I don't think it's the best strategy to do that.
No.
I might be wrong. But I think
you're not wrong. You're not wrong. That's not the best strategy to do.
No, I do believe the female sneakerheads or the women's smaller feet gang will go for this sneaker.
No, and they going for DMPs.
You reckon?
Bro, we still getting midnight navies popping up every day.
And if that's the case, then the Neapolitan 11 is not going to do nothing.
No, it's not. I don't think it is. Bro, who wants this? Who asked for this?
I don't know. I do not know, bro. That you could have utilized more of that light pink, salmon pink, peach pink all over that sneaker. You could have had like all of it predominantly pink with some hints of brown outsole, brown Jumpman at the back. Bro, it could have been so much more doper. Like I've forgot like 4 concepts in my head to make that sneaker even doper than it is.
They better give a pair to Raymond Rose or something and see if he can help.
Raymond Rose.
This ain't gonna work, bro. This is not gonna work.
Nah, I don't like it at all. But yes, bro. It is what it is. Jordan Brand obviously know what they're doing. You like to hope to think they know what they're doing, but I like it. I like it to a point where I think if they released it next year, it would have done really well. But
bro, the brown ain't brown enough, and the pink ain't pink enough.
Yeah. Bro, that doesn't look right from the back. It doesn't look right at all.
And white guts. Come on, bro. That's nasty.
I can make this sneaker look twice as better than it is at this moment in time.
Nasty, bro. They should have just did it all pink.
That's what I'm saying,
with the white bottom. Yeah, all pink patent leather, pink uppers, white laces, white midsole, ice blue bottom. That's a hit.
And then a Jumpman at the back, if you want to make it a little bit Neapolitan, is actually color the 23 brown and color the Jumpman brown. That's done. You're done. You walk away from it. Simple, simplistic, simple, different, unique, absolutely dope, absolutely fire. People would have gravitated to that.
Yeah, women would have. Yeah.
I hate to see it, bro. I hate to see it. And
we ain't got to talk about it no more.
Yeah. It's like it's good news for all of us because it looks like the Jordan 1 UNC toe or black toe UNC, there's about 600,000 pairs, bro. We got a taxi situation, bro. It might not be a taxi situation. It might be a situation where these are more easily, readily available because it looks like even the resellers are talking about this sneaker being a flop at this moment in time, and we're about a month out, or just about 20 days out. And all I'm going to say is this is going to be a good release for the people that want it because this is a good release for the people that want it. 600,000 pairs, bro. 600,000 pairs. That's a lot of pairs.
Yeah. I'm so glad they didn't give us what the UNC players got.
Yeah.
I'm glad they got the white toe. Because I mean this I don't want to go through the whole spiel again. We just did that last week about this. But yeah, bro, it's not looking like they gonna fly like they should. And they look, I mean, every time I see this shoe, bro, I can't help but feel like, oh, that's gonna sell out soon. It's already sold out. The back door then cleared out. All the raffles gonna get ain't gonna be no chance to walk in the store and see these in hand. You're gonna have to hit on a raffle or hit your local reseller. And
now it's looking more likely it's going to sit because basically even the resellers are looking at this from the side eye and they're thinking, oh damn, I want to kind of stay away from this because this ain't gonna have any resale to this because it looks like, yo bro, it looks like there's gonna be plenty of pairs going around for these UNCs.
I hope so.
I hope so. So anybody that wants that sneaker, anybody that will be going for that sneaker, put your raffles in. I think this might be an easier cop. I think it will sell out in the same day because it's a UNC colorway. Because obviously UNCs do well, but I do believe that this sneaker will be a point where if you put in your raffles and you put in anything, you will be able to get this.
Yeah, it would depend on where you are, but yeah, you should be able to hit somewhere. It's based on what it's looking like, the way people talking.
Next quick strike is we finally see official pictures, bro, of the Fair 3 that we all expecting to see sometime in full time. What you reckon, bro? What do you reckon?
I told you I ain't never liked Fair 3s.
Oh yeah. I remember that. You remember you saying that. I'm actually looking forward to this Fair 3s. I think there's a bit of differences between the original Fair 3s and this Fair 3, but I'm well down for getting a pair of these. These are absolutely dope. Love them. Did they
always have the gradient on the midsole?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, what? I ain't never. No, I ain't never noticed it because I don't. I mean, I've seen the shoe plenty of times, but I just don't pay it that much attention because it's not something I'm interested in.
Yeah, I think Cam's going to be a bit upset because he doesn't want to see the Fair 3 come out because he's already got a Fair 3. But I'm going to share this with you now just to showcase this because it does look like the original variation did have a gradient going through. Yeah, so yeah, it's similar. It's kind of similar but different at the same time. Obviously, every release is different when it comes to sneakers. I want to see the official pictures, but this is a first look see of the actual Fair 3. But this is definitely one sneaker I'm looking to pick up this year when it comes out. It's just something about a grey colorway or a dark grey colorway or a shadowy colorway I love on sneakers. But moving on quickly to the last quick strike for today, Yo, bro, Clot, what the Clots dunks, bro. This is hard.
I mean, what you want me to say about this?
Dope.
I mean, I really don't know what you want me to say.
If you don't know, this takes inspirations from all the clots releases in the Jordan brand. We're talking about 13, the one mid. We're talking about all the clot or Air Force. I think some Air Force Ones on there as well. But yeah, bro, it's
Air Max ones.
Air Max Ones, all of that, bro. It's super dope. I love this. If you want to have a go,
they're gonna put the clear toe on them.
They're gonna put a what?
They're probably gonna put the clear toe on them.
Yeah, I actually want to bring the official picture up because I think there's more pictures to this, which I'm going to bring up now. But yeah, what the clot is a dope sneaker. Bro, it could be another like a Ben and Jerry's kind of uniqueness. Remember we talked about sneakers where they bring the range up, and then all of a sudden they release sneakers that were in that the range. This is the opposite. They've actually done all the sneakers and they've actually brought it all together into this one sneaker.
No. It's the other way around, bro. This is the way it's always done.
Really?
Yeah, all the shoes come out and then they do the what though?
Yeah. No, but I understand that, but we've been talking about Jordan 5, what the sneaker, and we know all the sneakers already came out, but we're expecting
okay, you're saying re-releases, okay.
Yeah. So we're talking about the re-release era, but all these clots that we've seen have actually come out in the last 5 or 6 years, and they've actually put all of the actual clot range into this sneaker to show this is the clot celebration of all those releases, and that's dope because I don't think going forwards we're going to see those ranges again. And then that's the thing with this sneaker, because with the range we've seen is we know the sneakers already came out. They've come out a long time ago, and they do the sneaker and they pre-predict what they're going to release with that range in the next 5 to 10 years, and that we understand. But this is the opposite. This is the reverse way. They release all these sneakers and they actually put on the dunk. Yeah, this is dope. I actually do like this. This is absolutely phenomenal. I did hear a rumor that Klopp might be going to Adidas, and this is the final hurrah from Nike.
So much for Klopp.
But yes, what the Klopp's super fire. Go and check that out. Go and Google that. Go and see the pictures. Go on Instagram and check the pictures out, because this sneaker is hard. If you like what the range is, this is how you do what the range. This is dope. Absolutely dope.
What they're gonna what they put on there from the 5. I see the 14, see the Air Max, see the Dunks, I see the 1s. I don't see the 5 though. The 5 low. Just, I mean, we're looking at the back of the shoe anyway, but still.
Yeah. I'm trying to quickly look for it now.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, we'll check it out outside of this. But definitely have a look at it, guys. If you can go Google it, definitely Google it and have a look at it. It is the dope. I think this one of the dopest what the releases in a while. I like the 5s, I like the 4s, but I think the 4s could have been better. But what the clock, yeah, dope, super dope. A really good dunk for all the guys that won it actually as well.
Yeah.
But yes, that was our quick strikes for today, guys. That was a quick strike for today. But now we move on to the main event, the main stories of the day. Okie dokie. So first up is something that was made apparent to me this week, and I was like interested to see how this is going to pan out. And it does look like recently we know about the Our Force One collection, Nike. We know about online, the NFTs and all that stuff. Now Puma did the same thing this week as well, where they had the Puma, we had the LaMelo Ball 0.3, I think the Web 3 is called. And basically it looks like they did an NFT which is claimable back to a sneaker release for that, and it does look like it's kind of like, it's called the rare Melo Balls 0.3s. So the sneaker itself looks dope. Is a sneaker that you can get through NFTs, but it does look like moving forwards this is becoming more and more prominent in the sneaker world. I don't know how well people will be able to keep up with it in terms of people that ain't savvy with the NFT world, but Our Force One is an example of the NFT world of sneaker releases. How do you see this panning out in the long term?
This is kind of goofy in a sense. I don't know if the Air Force One situation is going to be similar to this, because what I'm seeing from this Puma LaMelo Ball shoe is that you only have a certain amount of time to redeem the NFT, and if you don't, you just got the NFT. So if the if the release window closes, what happens to all the other pairs that were linked to these NFTs?
Don't know, bro. Don't know.
Do they release something? Because who wants?
Maybe they open up the window again. Maybe they open up a secondary window to get. But the thing is, I don't see them sitting. That's the thing.
I don't necessarily see them sitting either. I'm not speaking on them sit. I'm because you have to buy the NFT. You have to be in the NFT space or get into the NFT space to even have a chance to buy the sneaker.
That's right. Yep.
Some people may not be interested in the sneaker. They may be more interested in the NFT. So then the sneaker that
value.
Tom.
It brings its own value. It brings its own value.
But once you swap the NFT for the shoe, you ain't got the NFT. You got the shoe.
So do you get a voluntary NFT? Maybe potentially. I don't know. I don't know how that works. I think with the Nike ones, you retain the NFT.
You don't.
Okay, cool. So
you get a representation of it.
Okay, so it's not value then because you don't get the NFT. Bro, I know a lot of people kind of into the NFTs, and I think if that's the case, those NFTs become more rarer because they've never been released. There won't be another release for them, and you've utilized that NFT as a coin or a money lineage where you basically spend it on the sneaker to get access to it, and therefore you don't have it anymore. If you don't have it, then that means that the NFT is no longer with you. That means if you do have a version of it that you kept, it becomes more rarer.
Exactly. So that's the dilemma with this. If you like NFTs and sneakers, you probably, I guess, you try to get 2 of them or 3 of them.
Yeah.
But you got to have the whole NFT thing already understood to be able to. You got to have a wallet set up and all this. However the whole NFT situation work, you got to be into all that.
It's even more cumbersome. It's even more cumbersome. Crypto and NFTs is very cumbersome in the point where you have to understand what's happening with it, and you have to understand how to maneuver. I'm gonna say, like, I've ventured in it for a little while. You have to kind of know how to get Ethereum, how to translate fiat to Ethereum to basically kind of use it. You need to have gas charges added to it. Yo, bro, it's a way more complex than it actually seems. You can't just go with your bank card and pay for it. It's not that easy. You need to kind of, obviously, fiat is the money is a money value of what they regard as dollars or pounds and stuff like that. You got to convert that to through to on a crypto site to get that into Ethereum, to convert that, and then add the gas charges, which is the processing charges for that, which adds another value to it. Then all of a sudden you have to kind of go in for this release with the right correct Ethereum and gas charges to actually get the NFT, and therefore it becomes a bit more cumbersome. Now you're thinking, and the gas charges are dependent on like the time and place that you do it, because some gas charges might cost a bit more during the day or depending on the daytime hours. Yo, bro, this is just even before you even buy the NFT. That's how complex it is. And it's not easy as like going in and paying for like with a card. And this is why it might put off a lot of people getting into this, because it's a bit more complicated to get the sneaker that you want. And if they move into the realm of doing collaborations all the time with NFTs, it's going to be a problem, bro. Because that's
welcome to the new cap. NFT, and you got to use that to get the shoe. This just don't make no sense to me, bro.
Bro, on realistic terms, if they said tomorrow or the week, bro, I'm putting this in the air, but if it just happens, it's gonna annoy a lot of people. if in a month's time they said you can only get the Union 1 using an NFT on our Force or our Force or our Jordan, right? Or they said you can get the Amman Year 5 using NFTs because you need to have an NFT to get access to that sneaker, and you have to use the NFT system or online swoosh.com. Swoosh dot, yeah, but like, bro, that's the way it's heading.
No,
Every collaboration, I think every collaboration or rare sneaker will end up becoming an NFT,
no,
and you have to kind of get access to it.
no. They'll do pre-order before they do something goofy like that.
You reckon?
That's counterproductive. You're gonna have to spend way more money on the infrastructure to be able to pull that stuff off. Then you're gonna have to drive up the price of the product, and people ain't gonna go for that, man. I ain't going for it.
And plus, we know how Bitcoin and Ethereum and all that stuff works, and that the monetary price of that fluctuates massively from time to time. So you don't know, you can't regulate a price with that, unfortunately. But yeah, it does look like, bro, I won't be surprised if it happens. I won't be surprised if it happens.
I will. I mean, bro. That swoosh, like from what it's looking like with this Mellow shoe, you have to do what people that are in this crypto space do to be able to get the sneaker. How many sneakerheads are going to be willing to go through all that for a LaMelo Ball shoe? Not that many, right?
Yeah.
So with Dot Swoosh, they created an infrastructure and simplified that whole process. The thing about, bro, you go on Sneakers app to buy that box for the Air Force One.
Yeah.
You go to the website, you click on it, or you can, that was during the first wave, during the exclusive wave.
Yeah.
When it became available to the general public, it was on the Sneakers app.
Yep.
Like it's crypto-ish. I mean, it's a meta thing. You know, they trying to cut out their own path in the meta space. I don't think, like the thing with Artifact, and I don't even know how that's working. Like, we ain't heard too much about that because now the focus has been shifted over to Dot Swoosh.
Yep.
And this Air Force One thing, and whenever the next thing comes, and you see how slow this process is with the Air Force Ones.
Yeah.
So we still have yet to see this happen successfully. I think Nike is going about it in a better way. I think that's going to maybe end up hurting them in the long run if they can't figure out how to make it make money on its own.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I think this is one of the reasons why they actually fought StockX about crypto NFTs. I mean, not crypto NFTs for their sneakers that StockX were trying to make. But I do believe I think that this is the way we're heading. For me, for exclusive collaborations, because I feel like it's harder to set up a wallet and an account, a crypto account, without verifying it with the actual crypto agency that you're trading with. And obviously you have to have a particular wallet which is actually referenced back to a unique identity to yourself. But then I don't know how hard it is to make multiple accounts on crypto sites to actually have the Ethereum, to actually have the access. It might mean that this is one of the ways they fight the bots, potentially. I don't know how easy it is to convert bots into working with crypto and actually going for releases like that. It's a uncharted territory for botters and for Nike in the same way. It'll be interesting to see how they iron it out. That could be potentially the way what they're using to fight bots.
You speaking about this hypothetical, bro? It'll be easier to keep fighting them the way they've been fighting them with programming, because it's program versus program. Trying to do all that stuff, bro. That would be way more difficult for the consumer and for the brand. It don't make sense. Yep. You fleshing out this bad idea too. I don't like how much you're rolling with. Like, you all out. this just turned to the crypto cast for like the past 10 minutes too. Welcome back to the first episode of the crypto cast. But no, bro, like I don't see how you can even be willing to think that far about it. You think that's a good idea? Do you actually believe that?
No, I'm gonna say one thing, right? I even though I'm talking about it, even though I'm trying to thrash out an idea for it, or
would
how
you like that if they did that? Would you like it?
No. You know why? I don't like it. The reason being is it's way more complicated than it needs to be, and also being that there's a lot more older sneakerheads that want to buy these exclusive stuff that won't have the access, that won't have the time or the knowledge to do what I'm talking about doing, and they will seclude them from the market. And all the younger sneakers that are actually more infused with the knowledge will actually have a better chance of picking up these sneakers.
They not, bro. The average person don't know jack about NFTs and crypto, dog.
And you said it. And this is why it's gonna take a whole this whole thing I'm talking about is gonna take 10 years to educate people, to put the system in place, to make it work properly, to iron out the problems. And we're talking about iron out the problems. There's still problems with the sneakers with the bot system they've introduced. We haven't even ironed now, yeah. So, see what I'm saying? But I'm talking about hypotheticals because it could happen.
No, stop saying that. Like you gonna manifest it if you keep saying it like that.
Yeah, I know. I'm for you, bro, but we have to talk about it because like even the if nots and maybes will always be a chance of happening, and this is unfortunately the world we live in, and technology is advancing at a magnitude that some people are finding it difficult to keep up with, but it is just going to be something we need to keep an eye on.
I'd much rather talk about hypothetical colorways. Collapse.
Oh, that's what we're moving on to next. Now, did you know that, bro? Because hypothetical colorways is the way we go. Because did you see this one to this week, bro? Because it looks like New Balance have been copying some of the vibes for the Pine Green SBs. And on that note, I want to get your opinion on when different, like we know how brands be working with internally to produce colorways for different silhouettes. We've seen that, and we're going to touch on that quickly. But also, like, what do you feel when another brand takes a colorway from one brand and makes it their own and tries to replicate that whole hype? Because like we know the hype with the Pine Green SB4s. We know the hype with that. We know how a lot of people clamor to that sneaker. But then New Balance released a 650 with the same colorway with predominantly white with a touch of that almost darker green and then a gum outsole, which if you look at them together, you can understand that one colorway, the New Balance has taken a colorway from the SB Pine Green 4. What's your thoughts on when a brand does that in general?
It's not sometimes it's not hard to tell, like with this situation. I do believe coincidences happen more often than people want to admit.
Yeah.
But this is pretty spot on. So I'm kind of yeah. I'm still kind of 50-50 on whether or not this was a ripoff versus a coincidence. But most of the time, it's like, okay, when the Panda Dunk took off, of course everybody made a black and white shoe.
Mm-hmm.
So that's obvious. You know what I'm saying? So when it's something like that, and like we've been saying, green seems to be a color that's doing well this year. So now people starting to come around to this green thing. If it was just been white and green, and this Ami Leon Dore, which is a collaborator of New Balance, a frequent collaborator of New Balance, which makes it even easier for me to believe that somebody took this colorway from this SB4 because they like the SB4.
Yeah.
And they just wanted to have their own version. But I don't like this I don't like this at all. This 650. I mean, I'm a Leon Dore been rocking with New Balance for a long time.
Yep.
They got a lot of different silhouettes, a lot of different colorways. I'm really surprised by this white and green coming from them because they usually do like the more earthy tone stuff.
Yeah. But like, you know what green stands for? Green stands for gold, so it's ready, steady, green, isn't it? Not ready, steady, gold.
Well, who buying 650s though?
Oh, bro. The only 650 I actually liked, and this is one I'm gonna say.
Don't say
With
it.
held high,
Don't say it.
but the black and red 650.
I knew you was gonna say that.
I think that's the only colorway that's not white and predominantly white, and it kind of looks different. Haven't got it. Admittedly, if I liked it as much as I'm saying I would like it, I would have actually bought it. But you know, and you know me, I would actually go and buy it if I actually really, really liked it to the point I want to actually have it on my feet. I think that black and red colorway actually looks dope. This green variation is, when I saw it, I was like, I can see why they did it, and I can see they want to bring something that the Jordan 4 SBs bring back to the 650 and kind of take some of that hype and maybe almost like a secondary hype kind of wave to it. Like, we take, you know, that was hype. Let me just put this colorway on this colorway on this sneaker as well, and maybe some of that hype will just jump on this and people will buy this because the 650s are actually not selling out. They're actually going on sale.
Right, because they ugly. It's to me it's an ugly silhouette. So I won't that black and red 650, bro, is one of the worst ones to me.
They need Kawhi Leonard to actually go and rock one of the 650s to
These
actually
shoes ain't selling neither.
No, no, they're not. But I'm just saying, maybe they need to do something.
I mean, they not selling like no retro Jordan. You know, they're making money, but it's not moving the needle for them. What moves the needle for them are their running shoes.
Yeah. They're renowned for being a running company or running sneaker company, which is where they grew up.
They've been throwing these 650s at Leon Dore for a while now. And remember, there was the one colorway that we both actually liked, the blue one.
Yeah,
but this ain't it right here, man.
They did I like the 550s. Amelie Dior's better than the 650. The 550s I can actually rock with. I like them. But yeah, the 650 is unique. But then we're talking about silhouettes and colorways. Now we've seen this weekend we released the infrared 7, the white infrared 7. And that was taken from the white infrared 6, which we know is a classic colorway. And we've seen other iterations of colorways swap from one silhouette to another silhouette. We've seen the Hair 6s, which comes from the Hair 7s. Bro, like, what colorway would you want to see on a different silhouette? Like, if say Jordan Brand came to you and said to you, okay, cool, I want your number one sneaker that you want and the color blocking of a classic colorway that you want on that sneaker. What sneaker are you picking, and what kind of franchise colorway are you picking?
That's tough. I would probably try to do He Got Game 5.
Oh, wasn't there?
That's one I've been thinking about for a long time.
Bro, I remember you actually showed me pictures of your mock-up for this.
I had like 3 of them.
Bro, that was dope. Yo, sheesh. I remember that. I remember how dope they were.
Either that or, I could easily say, Hawks, whatever, on any silhouette I could do, or black, red, and yellow, or white, black, red, and like a cardinal. Colorway. But the Cardinal 3 didn't have no black on it, and that red wasn't the right red to match up with the Cardinal 7. So I would want to do it like we know He Got Game black, white, and red. It's we got a few black, white, and red Jordan 5s, but it wouldn't go the way somebody else would like that Concord 5, bro. Come on, man.
Yes. That's
that Concord 5 was not it. It was a nice shoe, but it's the same thing they keep doing to all the silhouettes. They take one of the most popular colorways and just change the color. And it works most of the time. But that Concord colorway, I wasn't rocking with that.
I like the Bordeaux 6 when they did the Bordeaux 6. That was dope. I do enjoy that because that came from the Bordeaux 7. And I did like the Hair 6 because I think that's a dope colorway to put on a 6 sneaker. We see the Toro Bravo maneuver from the 4s to the 5s, and because obviously Raging Bull 5s, we've seen that, and that's already a classic colorway that they've done already. I did something last year when I saw I wanted the Lightning 3s. I wanted the yellow variation of a 3, all up for yellow, and then I put that out, and I think Cam's doing one now, which is great to see because once he does that, hopefully we do a live next week. But once he does that, it'll be something that I envisioned with the mock-ups that I did last year. Bro, like Taxi 3, bro, sheesh. I want. Why is the Jordan 11 the only colorway I feel like needs a bit more experimentation on?
Because it's so simple. The only thing you really got to work with is the patent leather. I would not mind. Roll with me right here. I got
I'm
right here. Bugs Bunny 11. The 8 colorway.
Can you imagine the outsole being all of these faded color, all these colors that's associated with the actual?
Yeah. Not that part though. Not that part.
What part are you talking about?
The heel counter on the 8s.
Yeah.
The patterns that we love to see on the Jordan 8.
Yeah.
All that's of the patent leather.
And I loved the 8s. I'm waiting for them to come out again.
We gotta do that. Let's just do some 11 mock-ups.
Yeah, that needs to happen. But I think I was talking to Scott the other day. Jordan 11s don't get a lot of Jordan 11s don't get collaborations, bro. They like this. It's almost like
it's his favorite shoe. He ain't with that.
This is my favorite shoe. You ain't touching that. You ain't touching that with no collaboration. I'm the only one that's gonna collaborate with the sneaker. This is my sneaker. Don't touch it. Don't move it. Don't switch it around. Just keep it like it needs to be without a collaboration.
Yep, I'm gonna give y'all one good one and one trash one every year.
Yo, bro, that's been the case with the Jordan 11 recently over the last 4 years because basically we'd be getting 2 sneakers. I did like the Winlight range. The Winlight range was dope. The red one and the blue one was dope. I do enjoy that. I think that was great. But since then, yeah, you're right. Like we got the eggshell 11s, which wasn't that great. We got the women's exclusive, which some of them are okay. I like the Bordeaux variation of the 11 that they released. That was okay. But yes, there's been a couple of Jordan 11s that are questionable over the years. I just want some more experimentation on Jordan 11. I want them to bring it. I want them to really bring it. See what I'm saying?
Maybe one day, bro. I don't know. He been chilling, bro.
Do you think Amamanier will do 11? The only collaboration that will do a 11.
You know damn well James wouldn't want to get his hands on the Jordan 11. Suede 11 with burgundy patent leather.
Yeah.
With the yellow outsole with the A on the. Come on, bro.
Let's manifest. Let's manifest. Let's keep rubbing our hands and manifesting.
Because we already got the Bordeaux, all burgundy 11.
Yeah. I know that. But PSMY, yeah, that's the one.
So,
yeah.
Man, I don't want to talk about this no more. It's mock-up time.
Yeah, we're gonna rub our hands and get some of these mock-ups up because, like, I'm just saying, I think Jordan 11s need a bit more of like a experimentation. Let's just let's put that out in the atmosphere. Jordan Brand, give us more experimentation on the Jordan 11. You know what? Whoever does the collaboration with the Jordan 11, be it Amamania, be it Union, be it whoever it is, be it Travis Scott, whoever does that collaborate, yo, bro, can you imagine a Jordan 11 Travis Scott all brown with dark brown pattern leather? Sheesh. Whoever does the collaboration with the Jordan 11, right? That would be the first time that's ever happened. And that's the one and only time that I feel that sneaker is going to be absolutely crazy to get. Crazy to get. I think that will reignite the hype with the Jordan 11. But yes, Jordan, man, just give us some more colorways on the Jordan 11 or even a collaboration. Let's just see what you can do with it. Upset Michael Jordan if you have to.
I think it's a long ways away. Maybe it'll take a Trophy Room 11 for that to happen for other people.
But is that really a collaboration though?
Yes, because Trophy Room ain't Jordan Brand.
Yeah, Trophy Room's its own unique boutique.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, I like talking like this. It gets us excited about potential. Potentials is where we at the moment. Potentially, what we might be getting and put into the atmosphere is good because sometimes some of our potentials actually end up happening. And yo, bro, if in about 2-3 months time they announce that in 2025 we're gonna get a Jordan, or 2024 we're gonna get a Jordan 11 Amamania, right? I don't know what I'm gonna say. I might have to just give a rest for the week for the podcast. I'll be amazed.
We ain't gonna say nothing. We're just gonna do our show, and we're gonna keep
rolling with the flow.
Keep talking the way we talk.
All the time, bro. All the time. Because stuff like this is why we do stuff. So the podcast is because we love it. We love to kind of talk about potentials or what could happen or what we want to see happen, because it kind of like puts it out there for people to have a listen and put their own ideas and kind of push the boundaries of design for some of these sneakers. And Jordan Brand and Nike keep telling us all that they want innovation, they want different ideas, they want to do something different, they want to do something unique. And I think if they start listening to some of the public that wants some of this stuff, and especially taking out the dope elements of it, yo, I think I'll be a hit. Like, can you imagine a Lightning Jordan 3? Can you imagine that? How hype that will be?
I already see it.
Yeah, I already want it. You see it, I want it.
I'm doing the mock-up soon we get off here.
True. But yes, that was our discussions on the main topics, because obviously we want some of the best stuff to come out, and all the brands to keep promoting the excellence on their releases and keep bringing the excellence. But yeah. New Balance, you're looking a bit sus this week. We're looking a way sus this week about that Amin Leon Dior Pine Green Jordan. Oh no, not Jordan. Jordan 4 ripoff of the 650. Yeah, that was interesting to see. But I do like some of the stuff that we talked about. I'm excited to see what we can come up with.
Yeah, all we gotta do is put in the work, man.
Put in the work, exactly. And talking about work, it's time for it's that time, bro. It's that time where we have to do some deliberating.
Let's see what you got. When resale is too high.
Damn resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
When the back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
order in the court.
The sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
Guilty. Welcome back to Sneaker Court Public Opinion with me, Judge Public Opinion, and Executioner here today to talk about some of this bad behavior that needs to be cancelled, that needs to be taken away, that needs to be locked up, and we need to say no to these situations, because basically it feels like this is the third time this has happened. This is the third time we're talking about this, and this is the third time I need to look at you guys and actually say the profiteering of somebody's death is not the best way to maneuver. I kind of understand that when somebody passes away, somebody iconic passes away, and we've seen the Born and Raised Spantos from Born and Raised actually pass away this week, and it feels like as soon as that happened, prices on them went twice as much as they were in terms of the resale market. Good on Nike to actually suspend the release, and good on StockX to not actually kind of go with the release and actually suspend any sales on those sneakers. We saw it with Off-White, we saw it with Kobe, now we're seeing it with another brand owner. That's in bad taste. I'd say you could wait a little while before you even see the prices, and then inevitably it's going to happen. And I know it's probably me just talking for the sake of it and hitting my head against a brick wall constantly when I see situations like this, but you need to pay homage and tribute to the person that's actually passed away, rather than thinking about your money in your pocket and your lining, because it's sometimes, when we talk about not every money is good money, that's not good money, bro. No. That's not good money, and I hate to see it. And every time this comes up, it doesn't annoy me, it makes me feel sad that we can't celebrate somebody's life and life's work, and we all automatically, some of us actually think about profiteering, think about how much we can sell those sneakers for, or how much the resale is going to be, or all of that stuff. And we know there's clout chasers out here that open up post box and scam and all of that stuff, or their packaging. We know stuff like that happens. We know, bro, I heard a story recently about I think Scott's the one who highlighted it, some flannels. You know flannels?
No.
Yeah. And so there's a company, so they were getting fakes returned back to them. So people were buying reals and swapping them out for fakes and returning them, and they're basically just swapping out the real pairs for fakes, or like we constantly talked about. That's been happening. Everybody wants a quick buck, it seems like, and everybody wants a profiteer, but it's not good money, it's not good karma, it's not a good look, and eventually all of that catches up with you guys. So just relax, guys. It ain't all about money all the time. And it's sad to see. I like you, bro. We can talk about this constantly. It's never gonna change. It's never gonna change, unfortunately.
Human nature, man. Like I always say when we talk about stuff like this, it's humans being humans, bro. The blame is only to be placed squarely on the people that participate in that type of behavior. The blame often gets placed on the culture. We know we've had these conversations on the podcast. You had a situation with your brother, but that's not fair. The blame is on the people that don't do the honorable thing. I can't say the right thing, because once you spend your money on something, it belongs to you, and you have the right to do what you want to do with it. Yep. But honor is the word that they miss when it comes to situations like this. So that's just on the type of people that walk around here every day, and we see them. We know people like this.
But the thing is, bro, what I'm trying to get at is, all right, cool. The person, like, you know why? I don't care what it sells for in a month's time, or even like 2 months' time. I don't care, right? That's you just doing business at the current market value, and obviously we know the market value changes when somebody passes away, because their items become more rarer and unique, and obviously they're not going to produce the same volume or amount that you think they wouldn't do in the future. I understand that with the Kobe range, and I understand that with the Off-White range, and I understand with the Born and Raised range. But the thing is, what I find distasteful is when all of a sudden somebody passes away, and then you kind of, rather than retract your sales, increase the price.
Bro.
That's fine, distasteful. That somebody just passed away, and already you're thinking about jumping on that bandwagon to instantly profiteer off that. That I find in bad taste, bro.
Yeah, that's what I just said. These people ain't got no honor. You wouldn't do it, but they would. It's a people thing, bro. Just bang the damn gavel. Cause this these people, bro, they don't care about nothing.
On that note, guilty as charged, guys. Have a bit more respect for the deceased and the passed away. Have a bit more respect. I don't see anybody doing the same thing. If somebody else passed away and you're dancing on their grave, that would be disrespectful, because that's basically what you're doing at this moment in time. If you're a reseller and you saw Virgil pass away and you kind of didn't retract your sneakers off that site, or basically up the price on your sneakers, you're basically dancing on somebody's grave, and that's disrespectful, guys. And I feel like if you're doing that, you need to kind of think about your choices in life. And that's all I've got to say about that, because I'm getting a bit upset and heated on the situation. But bro, what's your verdict on this?
Oh my God. These people need reality checks. These people, I don't want to wish nothing ill on them, but these we talking about the type of people that really they don't. I be feeling like people don't hurt, bro.
Yeah.
So they don't consider other people's feelings because theirs are numb. So these people need reality check, bro. They need to. They need to do some meditation, man. Get their thoughts together.
Intertwining in a chakra and realize that karma is the way to go, and good karma is better than bad karma. Good money is better than bad money, and all catches up. And that's all I got to say. Ain't that right, bro?
Yeah, 100%.
Guilty as charged, bro. Guilty as charged.
Get them out of here.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
When resale is too high.
Damn resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
When the back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
Order in the court.
the sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
Yo, I wanted to have a joke sentence, bro.
Yeah.
But I'm so drained out right now, man. I don't even think I got the mental capacity to go in my bag far enough for that one, man.
Nah,
that one. We always end up getting gassed up about that one. That whole it's vulture. It's vulture culture.
Vulture culture, yeah, vulture culture.
You know what I'm saying? Like vulture culture extends. Like vultures vultures eat dead whatever.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that's how people see it. Like
it's called taking the last flesh off the bones, and then to be honest, that's a hyena vulture culture, and unfortunately that's a situation where a lot of people, like greed is an evil thing, bro. Greed is horrible.
Yeah.
Like people just get, and I can't go into that whole situation. It kind of is like, nah, it's not worth it. And a lot of people do a lot of crazy things for the mullah, for the pesa, and for the money. So unfortunately, that's the consequences of chasing that dollar or that pound or that sterling, wherever you want to call it, or that euro. But just a little bit of a something I've seen and I talked to Scott about recently. It's really funny, right? I'll leave this with you before we call the podcast, and we'll let you call the podcast after this. It's gonna be like a 1 minute thing. It's really funny, right, for me, that the last couple of times sneakers have been stolen, right, or gone missing, StockX have retracted the sales of maybe like the Cherry 11s or the Midnight Navy 4s or the Chrome 6s because they got stolen in Memphis. and then somebody passes away, like the born and raised owner passes away, and then all of a sudden StockX cancel the sales of Nikes. Could it be an interesting factor that maybe they're in allegiance together?
Who?
Nike and StockX.
No.
Or is it just forming?
No. I thought about that a little while ago. I think StockX does good PR when it comes to that. Like that's the best PR that I have seen from StockX outside of the cool looking commercials or whatever, trying to glorify being a reseller. That canceling the sale of them stolen shoes makes them look good in the court up against Nike.
Yeah. So I think the same thing.
That's a great PR spin by StockX to be like, nope, y'all stealing, we ain't gonna do it. Yep. And the fact that the stuff is being stolen from Nike, y'all's current enemy, y'all taking the high road is gonna make y'all look good to that judge.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think it's more of that than actually Nike trying to get a percentage of StockX. But we shall see how it materializes in the future. I still believe to this day Nike wants a bit of that StockX.
I don't think they want the money. I don't think they want the business.
You might be right. But episode 73 of the Shoe Dog podcast with me and the bro 808 Kicks, Love Kick Customs, and 808 Kicks ATL coming back at you with episode 73. Do you want to call us out, bro?
Yeah, man. This was another TJ Takeover episode.
TJ Takeover, yeah. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah. It was good. It always is. I enjoyed it despite how dry I feel like I done been throughout the podcast. But y'all know what's going on.
Yeah.
But I still wanted to come and do my job. So I appreciate everybody that pulled up to my crib, man. All my family, friends that are like family. We had a ball last night. I'm tired. We had my mother-in-law funeral yesterday, so it's just tough right now. So I appreciate you, bro.
Yep.
Appreciate all the audio listeners, all the YouTube subscribers and viewers, all the bros, the sisters, the sisters, and yeah, we gonna get up out of here, man. Episode 73, Shootout Podcast. Y'all better, and I mean better, have a great day, great week, month, year, and go hug your mama, man.
Yeah. 100%. Peace out, guys. Peace out.
Uh-oh.